Hi guys, welcome to this session in Microsoft Project. In this module, I want to show you how we can utilize the basic features of Project by just doing a project on how to make a cup of tea. So the title for this project is going to be Making Tea. So that's the title, I'll type it in there. Now the steps that I'm going to use are just how I would make a cup of tea, not necessarily how everybody would make a cup of tea. So the first thing I would do would be fill kettle. So fill kettle is the first task. Then I would boil kettle or boil water. While that's happening, I would prep the cups. Prep cups. That means put milk and sugar in. Once that's done, I would pour the water. Pour the water into the prepped cups. Then I would let it brew or mash, depending where you're from, and then I would drink it. Now I need to put some time in here, and I also need to indent these tasks. So if I highlight the task 2 to 7 on the task tab at the top, if I go indent, that will indent the tasks. And then I need to put some durations in. The default for project is days, but you've got different options: weeks, months, years, quarters, and minutes being the lowest one. So fill the kettle is going to be 1M. It's not a month, it goes minute. And then boil the kettle will be 5M. Prepare cups will be 1M. And pour water will also be 1M. And then brew or mash will be 5 minutes according to Twining's tea. And then to drink it will also be 5 minutes, like so. Now I need to link these up. Let's say we only have a 15-minute tea break. Let's see what the time is on this. Now I need to sort of edit this a little bit because this is still showing days. So if I double click on the timeline, it will allow me to change this to just showing one tier and displaying the duration in minutes. And then if I click OK, I'll lose everything. So now I need to click on a task and use this feature, scroll to task, and it will bring it all in. If I double click on the white area, I should be able to get the task names to the right there. So if I just type the letter N, it will put task names on it for me so I can see what's what. There we go. And I also don't want this to say 0.01 of a day. I want it to say how many minutes that is. So if I go into File, Options down the bottom there, and then once I get into Options, if I go to Schedule, you can get duration in days and change that to minutes. Click OK. And then that tells me this whole project is 5 minutes long. So now I need to link it up. So you can't boil the kettle until you fill the kettle. Well, you shouldn't do anyhow. So that's going to be a follow on there. So I'm just going to type 2. Now prep cups. Prep cups can go on any time while it's boiling. So I could have it following on and just put a 3. If I put a 3 there, let's have a look at that. It just goes off at the end. Now I could put a bit of a lead time on that. So if I go 3 FS, finish to start, you have to put that in there when you're doing a lead time, minus 4M. Let's see what that looks like. Comes back like that, but I don't really like it looking like that, so I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to go 3 SS start to start plus 1 minute, because that would be how it would be. You wouldn't prep the cups until you switch the kettle on. So boiling the kettle is when you're doing the cups, as you can see there. So once that's done, after that, pour water will follow boil kettle and prep cups. So that's 3,4 in there, 3,4, task 3 and task 4. Brew will follow 5 and drink will follow 6. So my 15-minute tea break's gone a bit pear-shaped because that says 17 minutes. And you can see that over there. But I want to display the critical path on this. So if I go to the Gantt chart format tab, I can tick critical and everything will be red except for prep cups, because that can slide up and down that boil kettle task anytime while that's going on. That can be done. So that's your slack. That's a slack task on this one, but everything else is just critical. Now I haven't got any resources on here, so if I go down and create myself 2 resources, I'll go for Bill and Ben. So Bill and Ben. I'm not going to fill any details in, i.e. wages or things like that. But if I come back to the Gantt chart, I can allocate them, or one of them, to do the tea. So I've lost my tasks again. So if I go back over there and scroll to tasks, so it comes back into view. There we go. So to allocate a resource, I could just move this curtain across and go here and do it. But I like to go to the resources tab and click on assign resources, and then you get this box coming up. So you can basically say, right, who's going to fill the kettle? Well, Ben can fill the kettle. Assign Ben. He can boil it. Ben. While he's doing that, Bill can prep the cups, and pour and brew can be Ben. Highlight those two, and then to drink it, they can both drink it. So if I close that off, you can see the resources appearing there. So now we've got the project fully done. Now what you would do is you would save this as a baseline. So if I go to the project tab and set baseline, so that's like a snapshot in time. Okay, and now you can track this project and see how it goes. So first thing I'm going to do is say we're going to have to reduce the brew time because we've only got 15 minutes tea breaks. If I put that to 3 min, that gives us 15 minutes. And then you can see, if you go to a different view, like the tracking Gantt view or something like that, you can see any changes that there might be in this. So if I go down and, in fact, I'll go up here and do it. If I go to the Gantt chart, go to tracking Gantt, you'll see any movement on there. Now the timeline is still the same, so I'll need to double click onto that to set that back to 1 tier, and also do that to minutes. And you'd have to do that for every one that you decided to utilize, whatever timeline you've set. Scroll to task, brings that back in, and any movement from the baseline that you saved will be shown there. So the baseline, that's the baseline, the charcoal color. So you can see we've come back a bit there on that actual task by reducing that duration to 3 minutes from 5. So that's just a very quick look at how to use project and demonstrate it, making a cup of tea, adding resources, saving the baseline, changing the views, and so on and so on. So hopefully this video has been of use. Thank you for your time, and I'll catch you on the next one.